Anthony Davis has a big time decision to make in the next few weeks, couple months. And I want to be unbothered, unbiased with this one. I am a Laker fan, but I want to make this prediction before we know if the Lakers have beaten the Heat in the finals. So just for clarity, this video has been shot, no matter when it's posted, before I know the outcome of the Lakers Heat series. All right, I think we can do it afterwards as well, but let's do this video before. I believe no matter what, Anthony Davis should stay in LA. I have looked at the landscape of free agency, what's available to this brother, and in my heart of hearts, I believe it makes the most sense for AD to stay. Now, that is a full 180 spin from where I was at come the beginning of this year. Here's what I thought AD would do this year. 1 year left on his deal. I thought he would come to Los Angeles, try to win a ring, maybe win a ring, and I thought AD would let the Los Angeles Lakers know in the summer, obviously before the COVID ended the season and then we had to restart it. I thought Anthony Davis would tell the Lakers, you know what? I loved you guys. I got my ring. I didn't get my ring. It was a fun time in LA. I want to stay in Cali, but I don't want to play for this franchise anymore. What I would like for you guys to do is to respect my request. I want to be a Golden State Warrior. They don't have the cap room to sign me outright. What y'all should do before y'all lose me for nothing, especially with LeBron on the back end of his prime, what I would like for you guys to do is I would like for y'all to sign and trade me. That way y'all can get Draymond Green, number 1 pick, number 2 pick, since the Warriors are bad, and y'all could get something for my services. Then y'all could take that number 1 pick and maybe y'all could go out and get something else for LeBron, and maybe Draymond, LeBron, and whatever can be something, right? That's what I thought would happen. Then as the season went on and God rest the dead, Kobe passed away, you start to see that, this Lakers team got really close. And I don't necessarily think it's LeBron and AD. I think they got a decent relationship, but obviously we know Bron and Rondo AD and Rondo are close. That's his mans. If Rondo has it in his power, he's going to make sure not only that the Lakers win this ring, but Anthony Davis is the finals MVP. That's his guy. I know they played together in New Orleans. That's his guy. Rondo believes AD is the best Laker right now. He believes that. So with that being said, in my heart of hearts, I thought AD was gone. But then when the season plays out the way it plays out, the restart, and obviously we know a lot of bonding goes into a restart. These guys got to talk to each other, ask each other, do we even want to do this? A lot of bonding happens. Either you're going to really love your teammates or hate them. And like I said, with Kobe passing away and that camaraderie that was built during that very tough time, the restart and these guys having to be next to each other so much and around each other so much, you either going to love or hate your teammates, man. And the Lakers are winning as of right now. So that, to me, I think they probably like each other a lot. It's much easier when you win. And with that being said, I think AD might want to stay in LA. He probably don't want to sign a 5-year deal. He don't want to get stuck. But if I were AD's 27 years of age right now. His birthday is March 11th, I believe. AD probably wants to stay in LA. He should align himself with LeBron's contract. Give him a player option. So LeBron is got 2 more years in LA after this one. Right after this season is complete, he's got 20, 21, and then 21, 22. He's a free agent summer of 22. It'd probably be fall of 22. I don't know how the NBA is going to construct this thing going forward. But whenever the 2022 season is over, LeBron is free. And if I were AD, I would align myself with LeBron's contract. I would sign a 2-year extension with the Lakers this summer or this fall, whatever, this winter. I don't know when free agency is going to happen right now. I would sign a 2-year extension with a player option on the 2nd year. You give yourself the ultimate flexibility. You get to stay in LA because honestly, you probably ain't going to even play in LA next year anyway. You're probably going to do the bubble thing again next year. And that means you're going to be, no matter what team you play for, you're going to be down there in Florida or maybe in Vegas. Maybe they do a bubble in Texas, a bubble in Vegas, a bubble in Florida. I've heard that. That's a chance of that. So if that is the case, man, if you're AD, what more do you need to see from the Lakers to say, yo, this team's going to contend? You know, y'all didn't even have to play the Clippers, right? What else is out there? If you're not going to make it happen in Golden State, what else is out there? You should give this Lakers thing another year or two. You still be 29 years of age, 30 years of age when you're free to test the market again, and you might align yourself with some other top-tier talents at that time. Kawhi be free around that time. Paul George will be free. You could do it again. Bron will be free. You could do it again. I think it's in AD's best interest to align himself with LeBron's contract with a player option on the second year. That way he doesn't get stuck. If he don't love the Bron thing, yeah, I don't want to be here with LeBron. He's too much. You can leave on the second year of that. You can leave 1 year early on Bron, get a head start wherever you want to go. Or, you know, maybe at the end of both you and Bron's career, deals, at that point, AD should be better than Bron outright. He should be the Lakers' best player. At that point, you could Kobe it. Remember back in the early 2000s when Shaq's deal was up and Kobe's deal was nearing its end? The Lakers made the choice. They picked the younger talent with the higher up ceiling at that point. It was Kobe. You can make the Lakers say, you know what, I want it to be about me, and I want y'all to move on from Bron. I know that sounds crazy today, but it maybe won't sound crazy in 2 years, right? You can say, yo, y'all pick me, and I want to bring in one of my friends, one of my Kentucky friends, or somebody else. I don't know. So I think AD should sign a short extension with the Lakers.
It's my one life, and I give it everything I got. I am music. I am sports. I am the culture.